Hello and welcome everyone to the beautiful campus of the Sentinels here at Mountain Ridge High School in Herriman, Utah for 8th week action of Utah boys basketball here on the Rewind Sports Network on KSLSports.com. I'm Nate Thatcher, so happy to have you here with us tonight as we gear up for an exciting contest between two 6A Region 2 foes. It's the Herriman Mustangs taking on the Sentinels of Mountain Ridge. For Mountain Ridge, the Sentinels are coming off of their worst loss of the season, and unfortunately, it came in region play when things mattered most. After getting off to a slow start in the first half, Mountain Ridge could not quite complete the comeback as they fell to the projected 6th place finish team in the region. The boys are looking for a bounce back instead of a comeback, and that comes with a great opportunity here tonight against the Herriman Mustangs. It will be a battle of some great three-point shooters and paint defenders. Look for sophomore Jordan Horsley to get some looks from deep and junior Spencer Dow to be the lockdown defender in the paint. Meanwhile, for Herriman, the Mustangs have had their taste of what the best and worst this region has to offer as they are coming off of a loss at home to the projected first place finish Bingham Miners and a region opening win against Cedar Valley. Herriman won't be without its fair share of challenges though, as it is about to play 5 of its next 6 games on the road, including our matchup here tonight. To counter the threes and blocks from Mountain Ridge, look for freshman Xavier Mulford to hoist some perimeter shots and senior Cy Arnell to get his hands on the ball down low. We should be in for a good one tonight, folks. As you can see, the lights are out, but the red lights are up as the home team Sentinels are being introduced. We'll give you the starting lineups right here on KSLSports.com. For those Mountain Ridge Sentinels, it will be Dylan Hatton, the junior, alongside Tyson Horsley, Isaac Langston, Jordan Horsley, and Spencer Dow. They are led by first-year head coach Andre Ashton, and the Herriman Mustangs will go with Carlo Mulford, Xavier Mulford, Sione Tia, Cole Worthington, and Cy Arnell. They are led by Doug Meacham, who is in his 3rd season with the Mustangs, boasting a 51-15 record. But this isn't his first stint. He's been coaching since 2001 with an overall record of 354-230. Man, that boy has some experience. The Sentinels are going to be in their home white with red trim. The Mustangs in their road navy with that dark Mustang red trim. So here we go on Tuesday night basketball action. So glad to have you here with us. And away we go. Sentinels basketball to start. They're going to move the basketball around the horn. Here's Dow up top now going right with Hatton. Lots of off-ball movement. Nice move. Langston kicks it out. Here's Horsley. He finds Jordan. Jordan trying to shake a defender off of him. He can't do it. 15 on the shot clock. Tyson, bounce pass down low. Dow against 2 defenders, leaves it short. Nice defense from Herriman to start things off. Here come the Mustangs in transition. Tia, cross-court pass. Arnell gets picked off. Here comes Mountain Ridge. And a layup missed on the other end. Put back no good. Here's Dow to collect. He can't put it back. And a foul down low. And Dylan Hatton comes up limping on his right leg, talking with the refs, saying it's getting physical down low, asking for a foul call. Instead, it will be Dow at the free throw line for 2. So the junior forward at the line rims out the first opportunity. Spencer averaging 2.1 blocks a contest. That ranks 16th in the state of Utah. He's also the team leader in rebounds per game at 7.1 a contest. Can he go 1 for 2? He can. Trickles in the second. And Mountain Ridge with a narrow 1-0 lead to start things off 50 seconds into the ball game. Here's Tia on the other end. Handoff Carlo. Finds Arnell. Arnell tries to hand off to Xavier. Xavier being pressured by Hatton. Gets a screen from Tia. Both of these defenses going with a man to start. Tia at the perimeter. 10 seconds on the shot clock, and he'll travel with the basketball. That's 2 turnovers and 2 possessions for Herriman. Mountain Ridge coming back the other way, looking to get their 10th win of the season here tonight. And looking to move to 2-1 in region play. Spencer down low, one-on-one opportunity, goes up, he's blocked, gets his own rebound though, and puts it back up and in. Nice shot by Spencer. Can the Mustangs come up with some points right here? Here's Carlo. Out in the corner, Xavier. Xavier's going to drive. He weaves past 3 defenders, and then he steps out of bounds, baseline. 3 straight turnovers for the visiting Herriman Mustangs, and not the start they want to also move to 2-1 in region play on a Tuesday night. Here comes Hatton. Still favoring that leg just slightly, but it's looking a little bit better than it did before. Spencer up top with all 3 points, finds Hatton on the far side. He'll take a tough, deep contested 2. Hits back iron, no good. Back the other way, here comes Herriman. Carlo picks up his dribble near the elbow, and now he'll recollect left side. Pump fakes a 3, spin move past a defender, reverse layup, no good. Herriman with a nice offensive rebound. Down low, it's Worthington. He kicks it back out top. Herriman's going to reset. Carlo kicks it out. Tee it for 3. Bullseye! And what a shot to tie things up at 3 apiece. Here comes Mountain Ridge the other direction. Horsley's going to drive baseline. Reverse up and in. And they retake the lead at 5-3. Xavier gets a screen. Size got it right side. Spin move. Mid-range jumper. Turn around. No good. And a foul is going to be called on a reach-in from Worthington. That'll be his first of the contest. Team's second. So he will check out. Coming in his stead will be Afridi. Here's Spencer the other direction. Bobbles the pass at the elbow. Hatton recollects. Now he's going to drive himself. Tough Euro. He kicks it out. Now it's out with Langston. Langston tried to pass, though, but no teammate was there, so it's a turnover for Mountain Ridge. Carlo crosses the timeline. He has it right side, handoff Tia. He has the sole 3 points for the Mustangs so far. Carlo, left side, gets a screen from Arnell, brings it up top, calls his teammates off, wants another screen from Tia. He's got it, and he's going to take it with a 3. No good. Rebound, fought for and won by Tia, but then it's picked off by Hatton. Hatton's then picked off himself. Can Arnell catch it? He can't. It's going to be out of bounds. And they're going to say it's off the legs of the Mustangs, so it'll stay here baseline with Mountain Ridge. L formation to start things off. And a nice pick and pop down low leaves Spencer wide open for 2 at the basket. It's 7-3. Here's Afridi for 3. Connects! What a shot for 22. And 7-6 is our score. Here's a 3-pointer on the other end to respond. That's a miss, no good that time from Langston. Mustangs control, and here they go in transition. Afridi again! No good. And that time, it's a rebound out to Mountain Ridge. Horsley hands off Hatton. Hatton then does the same with Langston. Now it's back in the corner with Jordan. Jordan's going to bring it out. Rock finding its way back to Spencer, and he puts it close to the basket. Can't get it to go down. He's going to be fouled once more. He'll head to the charity stripe for 2. So the Sentinels making sure to make their paint presence known here in the opening period. And Spencer Dow having himself a great first quarter. So that'll be the 3rd team foul against Herriman here in this first quarter. 2 more will put Mountain Ridge in the bonus. And Spencer rattles in his first, now 2 of 3 on the evening. Tyson Horsley's going to check out. Looks like Carter Price is in. And Dow goes 1 for 2 once more. Here come the Mustangs to respond. Xavier on a one-on-one. Kicks it back out. Excuse me, it's Carlo once again. Now Xavier has the basketball. Xavier, doing a little shimmy shake, and then brings it back out to the perimeter. Trying to shake that defender off of him. It's Langston. He's going to instead hand it off. Here's Brady Nino. Hand off to Arnell. 5 on the shot clock. Carlo from 3. Spin move. Fadeaway 2. Off back iron, no good. Here's Hatton in transition. Tries to weave his way through 2 Mustangs. He can't do it. And on the other end to finish, there's Herriman to respond. Nice layup that time from Nino. We're all tied up at 8 apiece. Hatton looking to get a screen from Dow. Dow checks off. Hatton blocked at the basket, but Dow there to recollect. Spencer on fire right now. And it's 10-8 Mountain Ridge. Carlo on the other end. It's a one-on-one. Picks up his dribble in the paint. He'll kick it back out with Arnell. Coach Meacham calling out the play in the half court. 15 on the shot clock. Xavier looking to drive. Instead, he picks up his dribble right side. Now he's got a free baseline. Afridi's going to move. It's a one-on-one. A nice fake, and a turnaround jumper falls. Tied all the way back up, this time at 10. Another turnover by Hatton. Mustangs have numbers. Nino tries to kick it out. It's tipped by Jordan, so it'll stay here with Herriman. And they'll inbound it baseline. Tia checking back in, this time for Arnell. Spencer Dow's actually going to check out for Mountain Ridge. Coming in his stead, it's Keaton Richardson. Here's Xavier, deep 3, barbecue sauce. What a shot for 15. And the Mustangs take their first lead at 13-10. Tough jumper, no good on the other end, but it's going to be off the legs of Herriman, so it'll stay here with the Sentinels. And the Herriman visiting student section letting Mountain Ridge hear it in their neon colors. Sentinels inbound near half court. Hatton far side, guarded one-on-one. Looking to take it, loses the ball for a moment, recollects, now he's trapped, able to get it out to Jordan. Jordan still looking to get his first bucket tonight. And he's getting guarded closely by Carlo. And it's another interception. Herriman now moving in transition. Tia goes up, and it's stripped. Let's see if they're going to call it off of. They're going to say it's off of Mountain Ridge, so it'll stay here with Herriman.
Back in the game for the Sentinels, number 1, Tyson Horsley.
About a 7-second difference between shot clock and game clock, as Mulford is going to inbound baseline, finds Tia. Up top with Nino. Carlo's going to take another 3, and it's partially blocked. Nino, though, gets an offensive rebound. Now he finds Tia. Baseline. Tia puts some moves down low into the basket. He's fouled, so he'll head to the free throw line for 2. So the junior wing averaging over 11.1 points a game. Having a great start tonight. And able to connect on his first free throw opportunity. And that makes the score a double-digit ball game. Looking to go 2 for 2 from the line. And he does. Sentinels looking to get the last shot here, the first quarter. Here's Price, dribbling the ball out at the logo. Now looking to get a screen, he does. Hands off, Langston. Langston kick out. Price, deep three. No good. Rebound out to Afridi. And Mulford at the last second almost gets the ball in. But it doesn't fall, and Herriman will take a 15-10 lead as we head into the second quarter here on the Rewind Sports Network on KSLSports.com. We're back at Mountain Ridge High School as the Sentinels currently trail the Herriman Mustangs 15-10 as we head into the second period here on the Rewind Sports Network on KSLSports.com. Sentinels got off to a strong start, but the Mustangs battled back thanks to some great presence down low in the paint, and really the difference was when Spencer Dow checked out of the game for Mountain Ridge. Sentinels really lost their offense as he was a big presence down low in the paint for them to start things off. And Herriman will start with the ball here in the second quarter. Carlo will bring things across. He's at the logo, calling out the play in the half court. Arnell back in the contest. Oh, a nice over-the-head pass down low to Tia, who connects for another easy two. 17-10 our score. Here's a three to respond on the other end. That's no good. Miss coming from Horsley. Carlo. Oh, using some shake and bake down low. Picks up his dribble. Tried to get it down low to Tia, and it's stolen. Mountain Ridge, can they hold on to it? Bodies hit the deck. Sentinels still have it. Tyson, right side. Fakes the handoff. He'll take it baseline. Goes up. Can't get it to drop. Sentinels get their own rebound. The putback can't fall, but it looks like it'll be another trip to the free throw line. This time it's going to be Langston shooting two. Nice offensive rebound by Keaton Richardson after the miss down low. So it'll be the 6'3" senior guard heading to the line to try and cut into this deficit. First free throw tickles the twine. Langston averages just under 11 points a contest at 10.9 a game. Able to rattle home his first free throw. Spencer Dow back in for those Sentinels as Langston goes 2 for 2. Hatton also checking back in for Mountain Ridge. Tyson Horsley playing a little bit of soft coverage here as he backs off with Herriman coming across the timeline. Carlo picks up his dribble. He's guarded closely, got to find a teammate. He finds Tia in the far corner. Sione's going to bring it out. Tia thought about a three, and it looks like it's going to be a carry. So that's a couple turnovers now for Sione here in this first half. Both of these teams staying with that man defense to start things off. Herriman almost picks it off on the other end. Spencer trying to hold on to the basketball and somehow finds a way out of it. Wow, what a save by number 22. Here's Hatton on the far end, 15 on the shot clock. Looking to get a screen from Spencer. Spencer's going to drop. Nice pick and pop down low, and a reverse layup up and in. Carter Price. 17-14 our score. Xavier Mulford on the other end also loses the basketball for a moment, but recollects. And a reach is going to be called against Hatton. So Worthington is going to check in for Afridi, who put up some solid numbers off the bench there in his run. Carlo looking to pass, finds Sai off the inbound. Now gets a screen from Sione on the far end. He's going to drive. Oh, and a tough move down low, blocked by Spencer Dow. That is just a presence that cannot be replaced here tonight. Langston checking back in as Jordan Horsley is going to check out. Horsley yet to make a three-pointer tonight. He ranks top 20 in the entire state in three-pointers made this season. And bounce pass down low, almost picked off. Mustangs control. Here's Xavier in the corner looking to get out of some trouble. Oh, and a nice move to Sione Tia, who dunks it down with two hands. And a foul's going to be called down low as Herriman tried to pick it off. And it looks like it's going to be against Mountain Ridge. And it's going to be a shooting foul, so Carlo's going to be at the line for 2 free throws. First free throw up, too strong. The senior guard averaging 18.3 points per game and 1.5 steals a contest, and these opportunistic free throws are showing you why he's able to steal that ball away. That increases the lead up to 6. Here's Tyson, cross-court pass, now finds Dow in the corner. Dow guarded closely by Tia, he picks up his dribble. Handoff Hatton. Now it's out to Tyson. Tyson's gonna drive, tried to go up, and a foul will be called. And it looks like it's going to be on the shot, so Tyson heading to the free throw line for 2. A reminder that our clock is unofficial here on the Rewind Sports Network. We're going to try and keep it as close as possible, so stay patient with us. Horsley now looking to make his mark here at the charity stripe. First one, also too strong. 6-foot senior averaging just under 5.5 points per game as Jordan Horsley checks back in, this time replacing Hatton. So both of these teams a little wishy-washy right now from the free throw line to start things off in the first half. Might be something to watch as we gear into the second. 20-15 our score now, as Carlo brings it across the timeline, finds Xavier. Xavier thought about another deep 3. Now he's going to dribble it around, hand off Carlo. Pass off to Arnell. Arnell, hand off Worthington. Now Tia, top of the key. Tia, hand off Xavier. Xavier gets a screen left. He's going to pick it back out. Tia, pump fake 3. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Tia's going to take the one-on-one. Goes to the paint. Blocked by Dow! Last touch by Spencer, so it'll stay here with the Mustangs. But Spencer already at his season average of blocks a game in the first half alone. Mustangs are going to need to come up with something quick here. Tia will inbound baseline. Looking to find a teammate, still looking. Finds Arnell. Here's Carlo. Only a couple seconds left. Carlo's going to have to hoist a deep 3. No good. Sentinels get the rebound. Nice collection that time from Price. And he'll bring it across the timeline. Coach Ashton will call the play out on the half court. Nice move baseline. Langston leaves it short, gets his own rebound, and then leaves it too strong on the putback opportunity. Tia to Carlo. Xavier back to Carlo. Open for 3. No good. Worthington with an offensive rebound. How about another try? No good. Sentinels lucky that time on defense, and a timeout will be called by Mountain Ridge. It will be a full timeout, so we'll take it with them. It's Herriman leading at 20-15 here on the Rewind Sports Network. We're back at Mountain Ridge High School where the Sentinels currently trail the Herriman Mustangs 20-15. Caught a lucky break after the Mustangs miss a couple open 3-point opportunities. And ever since Spencer Dow got going there in the first quarter, the Sentinels looking to find some offense. Jordan over to Tyson. Now Langston has it. Spencer Dow top of the key. Rock's just being passed around outside the perimeter. Tyson. Now back to Jordan. Jordan tries to get it back to Tyson. It's once again picked off by Herriman. Carlo weaving his way through traffic. Gets his way to the basket. A Friddy for 3. No good, but another offensive rebound. Tia in a one-on-one. Brings the ball down, and a reach-in foul is going to be called against Mountain Ridge. It's going to go against Tyson Horsley. That's his first personal, but the team's third. Hatton will check in as Price checks out. Xavier will check out for Herriman alongside Arnell. Carlo will inbound. He finds Tia baseline. Tia has a mismatch if he wants it right here. Instead, he's going to hand off. Here's Carlo in the corner. Carlo almost loses his dribble. Nice defense by Spencer. Carlo trying to go with the one-on-one. He's double-teamed. Afridi, with a nice move down low, and he's fouled on his shot attempt. So that'll send Afridi to the line for 2 shots from the charity stripe. That's the 4th team foul against Mountain Ridge. So 1 more will put Herriman in the bonus. First one too strong. That's been a pattern we've been seeing here tonight. The junior guard averaging 4.2 points a contest, and he's having an excellent first half so far, already surpassing his season average. Second one rattles in. Sentinels trying to respond, currently trailing by 6. Hatton has it right side. And he's going to take a tough mid-range jumper. No good. Spencer, an offensive rebound, loses the ball. Hatton recollects. Jordan for 3. Banks it off the glass and in. And that might be just what the Sentinels need to get things back on track. 21-18 our score. And a traveling violation called against the Mustangs. Another turnover. Sentinels with a chance to cut it to 1 or tie. Xavier will check in for Carlo. So here's Hatton, right side. Kicks it off. Horsley for 3. No good. Fight for the rebound, won by Tia. Tia. He'll take a 3 of his own. No good. Oh, my goodness. Nino just came in soaring for that rebound, but couldn't corral it. Sentinels the other direction. Hatton. Handoff. Langston has it. Got a little bit of pileup, though, on the far side. Down baseline. Out to Hatton. He'll take a deep 3. Cash money! What a shot from the guard. That'll tie things up at 21. 2 minutes to go now here in the first half. And it looks like a timeout will be called. It will be a 30-second timeout called by the Mustangs, so we'll keep it here on the Rewind Sports Network. Coming up for the Sentinels, they'll be playing at Copper Hills this Friday the 9th. And then before they head to Westlake on the 16th, and boy, oh boy, that's going to be a tough contest. That'll be the second of 3 straight road games as they'll next play the Aviators of Cedar Valley on the 20th before coming home to play Bingham on the 23rd. Meanwhile, for the Mustangs, they'll next play on the road at Riverton before hosting Copper Hills. And then they have that 3-game road trip at Westlake, at Cedar Valley, at Bingham. So this region, very tough when you get near the top with teams like Westlake and Bingham. But both of these teams looking to carve out a name for themselves. The Mustangs coming off of a state championship appearance where they just came up a little bit short to Davis last season. Here's Tia at the top of the key. Sentinels moving into a zone defense. Tia, far baseline, kicks it out. Carlo, check back in. Weaves his way through. Afridi for 3. Got it to go! And he is having himself an excellent first half here tonight. Herriman retakes the lead at 24-21. Langston, a back and forth, takes it to the paint. Spencer leaves it short. Putback opportunity, too strong. Spencer with some opportunities there, just couldn't connect. Carlo on the other end, kick out. Tia, pump fakes a 3. He'll drive. He's double teamed. Tries to get the ball off. Layup, no good. Missed that time from Willis. Under a minute to go now here in this first half. Langston drives baseline, up and in off the glass. Here's Carlo, calling out the play in the half court. Meacham calls out the design half court play. Here's Afridi. He's dropped a couple three-pointers here in this first half. Goes to the rack and lays it in off the glass. My goodness, what a game for number 22. Sentinels will have the last say here in the second quarter. Tyson calls out the play. Hand off Jordan. Jordan looking to get a screen right from Dow. He gets it. It's a pick and pop. Dow to the rack. Goes up. A foul is going to be called, and it looks to be a blocking foul against Afridi. So that'll be the first against Afridi. Team's third. 3.5 seconds left to go. So Mustangs can get a shot here if they want it. Spencer back at the line here. 2 for 4 in this first half. Now 2 for 5. Second one rattles in. Here come the Mustangs. Oh, and a nice three-point opportunity falls short for Xavier Mulford, and that is how our first half will end. It's 26-24. Herriman with a lead over Mountain Ridge as we get ready for the halftime break here on the Rewind Sports Network on KSLSports.com. Welcome back into Mountain Ridge High School as the Sentinels currently trail the Herriman Mustangs 26-24 as we head into the second half here on the Rewind Sports Network on KSLSports.com. It'll be the Sentinels starting with the basketball here in the third quarter, now moving right to left, and they're home white with red trim. Here's Jordan Horsley, far side. Mustangs sticking with that man defense. It was a back and forth affair there in that first half, and the Sentinels tied up immediately here in the third. Nice shot from Langston and an and-one opportunity to get 3 points the old-fashioned way. Just what Mountain Ridge needed to get things going here in the second half. Foul will go against Arnell. Langston to convert, and he does. So that's a very quick start here to this second half. Mountain Ridge retakes the lead now at 27-26. Arnell, he'll drive right side, kicks it out. Tia now collects. Tia's going to hit baseline. Double team for a moment, tried to kick it out. It hits the back of the backboard. Here's Hatton, weaving his way through a couple Mustangs. Kisses it hard off the glass, doesn't go. Putback opportunities, not falling for Horsley. He'll kick it out to Jordan for three. It's money! And the second three for Jordan Horsley connects. It's a 4-point lead now for Mountain Ridge. And just a minute into this third quarter. Here's Tia, baseline. Going to work. Nice spin move down low with a kiss off the glass for two. Hatton on the other end. Hand off Jordan. Horsley. Hands off. Three-pointer on the other end. Too strong, no good that time from Langston. Here's Tyson. Back to Langston. Langston down low to Dow. Dow has it baseline. Oh, and a behind-the-back pass doesn't go. It's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by Mountain Ridge. So a turnover here for the Sentinels. Tyson closely guarding Carlo, and a reach-in foul is going to be called. Tyson in disbelief on the far end, but it looks like he's going to keep with that defensive pressure. Here's Carlo. Handoff Arnell, right side. He's guarded closely by Langston. Back over to Carlo, 20 seconds on the shot clock. Tia, left side. He's had a great game so far. He's going to drive. Gets into the paint. Ball's tipped for a moment by Spencer. Spin move Tia. Back the other direction. Oh my goodness, what a move by number 4. Now ties things back up at 30. Sentinels quickly the other direction, and a foul called underneath the basket. That will go against Sione Tia. And that'll be the second team foul against Herriman here in the third. It'll send Spencer Dow back to the free throw line, where he has been hovering around 50% each trip. Makes the first. Good sign. Looking to go 2 for 2 on this end. Had an excellent start to that first quarter. Been a little bit quiet since then, but very good on the defensive end throughout. Here's Carlo to Tia at the right block. It's a 1v2 and he takes it. And another foul is going to be called against Mountain Ridge as Tia's body hits the floor. It's going to go against Jordan Horsley. So that will be the second team foul as well, this time for Mountain Ridge. Carlo inbounding baseline. Finds Arnell right side. Handoff back over to Carlo. Guarded closely by Tyson. It's a one-on-one, he'll take it. Tough mid-range jumper. Rattles out. Fight for the rebound. Still fighting for it. And somehow Herriman collects. They're going to call a timeout to retain possession. Looks to be a 30-second timeout, and so we'll stay right here. In the preseason poll, both of these teams picked to finish in the middle of Region 2. Herriman picked to finish third. Mountain Ridge picked to finish fourth. Ahead of them, Bingham and Westlake. Bingham at 1, Westlake at 2. And then underneath, Copper Hills picked to finish fifth. Riverton at 6th. And Cedar Valley coming in at last in 7th. So both these teams fighting to get to that upper tier of region play. As mentioned before, Mountain Ridge with a win at Bingham, but then they come back home on the second and lose to Riverton to move to 1-1 in conference play. So this is a critical game here tonight on a Tuesday. Mustangs will inbound baseline as they retain possession after the 30-second timeout. Worthington collects the inbound pass, kicks it out. Tia will pump fake a 3. Now he's going to call out his teammates. Arnell wide open down low, goes up, leaves it short on the hook. Tyson the other direction. Langston now has it far side, back over to Hatton. Hatton guarded closely by Carlo. Hatton's going to drive. Cross-court pass. Langston now goes baseline. Kicks it back out to Horsley. Jordan to Tyson. Down low, Spencer. Nice ball movement. Can Dow finish it off? He goes up and finishes through contact for 2. Lead up to 4 now for Mountain Ridge. Tia on the other end. Hand off Xavier. Xavier weaves his way through a couple defenders, but then loses the basketball baseline. A turnover for Herriman. So Nino and Afridi will check in for Xavier and Arnell. Here's Hatton. Over to Langston, left side. Langston's going to bring it back up top. Hand off Hatton. And Hatton will be fouled as he was met by 3 defenders. Let's see who they call this on. Looks to go against Mulford. So that'll be Carlos first. Team's third here in the third. As we near the halfway point here, the third quarter. Dow collects on the inbound. Here's Jordan, far side, and it looks like another foul is going to be called against Herriman on the floor. This one will go against Afridi. Azan Afridi had an excellent first half, able to knock down a couple three-pointers. Was able to score at all three levels. Let's see if he can get back to that. And on the other end, it's an and one from three. What a shot from the corner for Hatton. Lead now blows up to 7. And now that's 5 team fouls for Herriman. So Mountain Ridge in the bonus for the remainder of the quarter. Hatton connects. And now an 8-point lead for the Sentinels. Things have absolutely turned here in the third period. Worthington, far side, Tia in a one-on-one on the right. He's going to take it against Dow. And trying to spin around instead will hand off Nino. Nino back up top. He's going to go in a one-on-one against Langston. Trying to find Tia, he does. Tia, mismatch against Hatton. Scoop shot, good. Makes things a two-possession game once more, 38-32. Hatton looking to get a screen from Jordan. Hatton loses the ball for a moment and almost picks up the dribble. It's almost stolen again, but Horsley collects. Tia's on the floor. Sentinels have numbers. Dow, layup good. Lead back up to 8 for Mountain Ridge. Carlo, double screen right. Takes it, now he's going to drive. Spin move baseline, tough jumper. Oh, he got it to go. And now we have a back and forth affair here with just about 2.5 minutes to go in the third. Hatton calling for a screen from Spencer, moving right. He'll pick up his dribble, hand off Langston for 3. Cash money for number 4. Timeout, Mountain Ridge will take it with them. We're back in Herriman, Utah, out here at Mountain Ridge High School, where the Sentinels have completely taken over the third quarter and now have a 9-point lead at 43-34 with under 2.5 minutes to go in the quarter. It's been a barrage thanks to a couple three-pointers in some critical moments and some great defense that has led to those opportunities on the other end. Can the Mustangs make a comeback of their own here tonight? They're about to find out coming out of the 30-second timeout. Arnell back in the game, as well as Xavier. Here's Carlo, right side. Picks up his dribble. Oh, tough shot. Let's see if they call a foul or a dribble. It will be a travel. So Carlo was put in a tough spot there. Once again, that Sentinel defense is putting on a show here in the second half. Can the Sentinels make it a double-digit game for the first time tonight? Horsley in the corner. Hands it out, Hatton. Hatton to Price. Now down low with Langston. Back to Dow. Goes up, lays it in for 2. And what a game for number 22. It's a double-digit ball game now. 11-point lead for Mountain Ridge. Mulford, he drives. And he'll be fouled down low on his shot opportunity. He'll head to the free throw line for 2 attempts. So Jordan Horsley is going to pick up his second foul, team's third. Carlo at the line. Rattles in the first. Cuts things down to a 10-point game. Afridi checks out as Tia is back in. Carlo goes 2 for 2. Back to a 9-point game. Price has it right side. Langston to Dow. Back to Langston. Now Dow recollects. Jordan Horsley now near the logo. 15 seconds on the shot clock. He'll get a screen right. He'll take a deep three. Too strong, no good. Rebound. Out to Dow. Collects it, puts it back up and in. Timeout called by the Mustangs. We'll take it with them as they now trail it 47-36 with a minute to go here in the third.
Welcome back to the UCCU Saving Spotlight.
Today's play of the day goes to Becky, a single mom who just got her son Max a youth debit card from UCCU.
This is a big win for Max, who knows that UCCU mobile banking makes it easy for his mom to add money to his debit card anytime.
It's also a big win for Becky, who knows it also makes it easy to monitor her child's spending anytime. Final score, 1 happy son, 1 responsible mom.
With the assist from UCCU.
To dare mighty things means to embrace challenges. It means to welcome a high-energy culture that prioritizes belonging. To dare mighty things means drawing inspiration from experienced faculty and alums who encourage you to think big. It means to be a part of time-honored traditions while also forging new ones. To dare mighty things means celebrating your achievements with pride and joy, knowing you can make a difference by daring to be great. Join us at the Huntsman School of Business, where we dare mighty things. That's the Huntsman difference.
We return to Mountain Ridge High School where the Sentinels have taken an 11-point lead after trailing at halftime, and we're not even done with the third quarter yet. Mustangs just trying to come up with some form of an answer here to bring it somewhat closer into the fourth. Here's Tia. He's had a great game here tonight for the Mustangs. It's a one-on-one down low in the paint. Moving those feet, kicks it out. Worthington now has it far side. Worthington's going to drive. He picks up his dribble. Nice pass down low to Tia for 2. Back to a 9-point ball game. And the Mustangs going to pick up some soft full court pressure here. Picked off by Sione. Here he goes. All the way to the rack. Leaves it short. And he takes a hard fall baseline. Sentinels have numbers. And a foul the other direction. And that foul looks like it's going to be going against Carlo Mulford. That'll be his second personal foul, but Sentinels have been in the bonus for some time now, so that will send Price to the line for 2. First one rattles out. So Mustangs should have last say here in the third. Price trying to go 1 for 2 right here. Can't, leaves it too strong. Here comes Herriman the other direction. Xavier will slow things down. Mustangs looking to take the last shot here in the third. Instead, he's going to take a deep 3 early, leaves it short. Worthington gets an offensive rebound. Kicks it out. Arnell back to Xavier. Xavier calls off the screen. 10 seconds on the clock. Hand off Carlo. Back to Xavier in the corner. A shake and bake. Moves baseline. Tries to go up. Leaves it short. And it looks like ball hit the back of the backboard. So there's actually 0.5 seconds left here in the third. Sentinels probably just inbound this. And they do. That'll be the end of the third. It's Mountain Ridge 47, Herriman 38 as we head into the fourth here on the Rewind Sports Network. We're back at Mountain Ridge High School as the Sentinels having a 9-point lead as we head here to begin the fourth quarter. Mustangs will start with the basketball, try and close this deficit and get a win. What a comeback it would be. Carlo to start things off. Layup blocked, but it's going to be a foul on the shot. So Carlo will head to the free throw line for 2. It's exactly what you're wanting if you're a Mustang fan. Stops the clock and allows you to cut in this deficit with time still on the board. Only 9 seconds in, and now you can cut it down to a 7-point game. First free throw, up and in. Carlo, on the season, averages 18.3 points a contest. And you can see why his team relies on him so heavily in the scoring margin. Can he cut it to 7? He can. Mustangs now sticking with the zone in full court. Able to get it across the timeline. Jordan collects left side. Horsley over to Hatton. Handoff Dow. Back to Jordan. Meacham likes his defense. 15 on the shot clock. Almost picked up by Tia, but it's back to Horsley. Price collects, drives, picks up his dribble. Jordan's hoisting up a shot. No good. Tia with a rebound. Carlo the other direction. Gets a screen moving right. Takes the switch. Now takes a screen from Tia. Three-pointer up. No good. Good look. Doesn't fall. Foul against the Mustangs as they try to collect. So Tia close to fouling out. He's got to be careful about what he does here with this physicality. Mustangs sticking with that pressure. Hatton's going to take it all the way. Blocked by Sione. What a move down low in the paint. Carlo, the other direction, kicks it out. Worthington for 3. Bullseye. What a shot for 20. And it's a 4-point game. Hatton asking for some help. He'll take it himself, and a foul will be called on a reach-in. Can the Sentinels respond? Layup and the foul! 3 points the old-fashioned way. What a shot from Carter Price. Extends the lead back up to 6. Xavier's going to check out as Nino comes in for the Mustangs. 3 team fouls now for Herriman. Free throw opportunity, connects. Here comes Herriman the other direction. Mulford has it. He's going to drive. Oh, spin move around. Nino for 3. Too strong, no good. Fight for the rebound. Worthington's got it, but it looks like he slid out of bounds and his body hit baseline. So an untimely turnover here for Herriman. They're going to still stick with this zone full court pressure. It's soft. Sentinels get past the timeline. Hatton brings things out to slow things in the half court. Slowly dribbling. Now he's going to drive baseline. Goes up. Nice pass down low. Kiss off the glass for 2, up and in. Price with a 5-0 run of his own. Mulford the other direction. Hands off Worthington. Over to Nino. Nino drives baseline. Goes up. Leaves it short. Tia tried to get it off of Dow's body, but it stays in. Sentinels collect. They've got numbers in transition. Price for 3. Book it! What a shot! Timeout, Herriman. And we'll take it with them. Biggest lead of the night now for Mountain Ridge. 55-43 with 5.5 to go in the game on the Rewind Sports Network. Back at Mountain Ridge High School, coming out of a timeout where Carter Price has turned into literal human fire as he goes on an 8-0 run by himself and extends the lead up to 12. The biggest of the night for Mountain Ridge after Herriman was able to cut the deficit down to a 2-score game. Mustangs with a lot of work ahead of them here with 5.5 to go. Carlo, hand off of Freddie. Back to Carlo, gets a screen from Tia. He'll take the 3. Can't get it. Rebound, out to Langston. Langston to Price. Another layup for number 3. What a fourth quarter. Xavier on the other end. Takes a deep 3 himself. Oh my goodness, it drops. That's a lifesaver from number 15. It's an 11-point game now, under 5 to go. Hatton to respond. No good. Arnell with the rebound. Carlo trying to go coast to coast. And he'll miss. Tio with an offensive rebound. Blocked down low by Dow. Spencer with an absolute thriller of a game down low in the paint. Timeout, Mountain Ridge. Let's see what kind of timeout they call. The Sentinels just 4 minutes and 20 seconds away from getting their second win in region play and moving to 10-4 on the season. Herriman trying to avoid falling to 500 on the year. Sentinels with the basketball, 30 seconds on the shot clock out of the timeout called by Mountain Ridge. Herriman moving to his own defense. Hatton to Jordan in the corner. Jordan to Price. Price for another 2. Rattles home. And they just cannot stop number 3 right now. Xavier from deep. No good. Rebound out to Dow. Hatton in the corner. Langston for a triple. Got it to go. Mountain Ridge on fire here in the fourth. Meanwhile, on the other end, 2 points to respond. Sentinels exploding with life here in the final period. Hatton will slow things down. Waiting till there's 10 on the shot clock. Hand off Jordan. Jordan gets a screen from Spencer. Hand off Hatton. Hatton's got to get something to go. Step back 3, blocked. Nice defense from Carlo. Arnell to Carlo. Top of the key. They got to move quick. Mulford, spin move. Nice pass down low. Tia up and in for 2. Jordan had the ball handed to him, but he wasn't looking, so it pops off his body. Mustangs able to force a turnover on their own side of the court. Arnell will check out. Worthington in. Price now checking out. And putting him on the bench might cool him. We'll see if they bring him back in. Here's Xavier. And it's stolen. Carlo had it. It was picked off in the paint. Here's Hatton the other direction. Coast to coast. Gets it to go. Lead up to 14. Xavier, spin move. Baseline to Tia. Somehow finds his way to a Fritty, who gets a bucket and the foul. And a technical foul looks to be called against Mountain Ridge. So that's going to be a potential 3 points here for Herriman. That'll cut things down to single digits. Refs will converge at half court. Looks like this is going to be Hatton's final foul. Price set to check back in. Meacham coaching up his boys in a huddle. Let's see what the refs decide on here. Just over 2 minutes left in this contest. It's a 12-point game. So with a potential 3 free throws would cut things down to single digits. Let's see what the head ref calls. He's going to have the 2 head coaches converge. Probably going to explain the situation. So Afridi at the line for 1. This is to convert on his and 1 opportunity to get 3 points the old-fashioned way. Got it. Now here's Mulford to get 2 from the technical. First one, swishes. Now a 10-point game. To cut it to single digits. Got it. And Mustangs, I believe, will keep possession here. So far, they have 5 points on this possession. This could potentially be an 8-point swing in one try. Can they do it? Worthington down low, Tia. Tia calls out his teammates. It's a one-on-one. And a travel will be called. Dow with lockdown defense in the paint. Tyson will check out for Mountain Ridge. Sentinels looking to get it in. They find Price. And Price will bring it across. Here's Spencer. Handoff Jordan at the logo. Langston to Hatton. Meacham telling his boys to come up close on defense. Hatton calling for a screen at the logo. He'll move right. Goes, and he'll be tripped. That foul looks to be against Tia, and I believe this might be his last. Just kidding, it is his 4th, so he has 1 more to give. It's also the 4th team foul, so the team has 1 more to give in the quarter. Hatton in the corner, handoff Langston. Cross-court pass over to Jordan, who's now at the logo. Worthington tried to pick it away. Back to Langston. Jordan, open for 3, he'll pump fake. Brings it back out top. And a foul is going to be called on a reach-in by Afridi. That will send Jordan Horsley to the line for 2 free throws. One of the top 3-point shooters in the state of Utah. Able to make a couple here tonight. One, a hard bank off the glass, but hey, anything to get it going. Let's see if he can convert here at the charity stripe. Drains the first. Back up to a 10-point game. Looking to go 2 for 2. And does. So Jordan will check out as Tyson comes back in. Afridi will inbound to Carlo. Mulford, got to find something quick here. It's a one-on-one, he'll take it. Mid-range jumper, connects. Timeout Mustangs. And we will take it with him as it is a full timeout. Under a minute to go here in Mountain Ridge as the Sentinels lead it by 9. Looking to make a miraculous comeback as they trail by 9 points with under a minute to go. Sentinels looking to inbound, they do. They find Price. Back to Jordan, and Jordan will be fouled. So they'll send Horsley to the line for 2 more after he just went 2 for 2 on his last trip. Sentinels will be in the bonus the rest of the way. And we'll have a sub coming in, as it'll be Owen Willis checking in tonight for the second time, as Tia just received his 5th personal foul, so he'll be out for the rest of the game. But what a great game for number 4. So Jordan looking to go 4 for 4 from the line. Here's his 3rd attempt. Got it. Leave it in the hands of a great shooter to finish things off here for Mountain Ridge. Got the second one to go as well, so he is 4 for 4. Lead back up to 11. He will check out. Here's Carlo, the other direction. Handoff, Xavier. He'll take a 3. It's up, short. Rebound out to Dow. He finds Hatton, who finds Tyson, who lays it in easily for 2. And it looks like we got a foul against Hatton after the play. Horsley checking in for Tyson. It's a little back and forth affair here at the end of the 4th. Here's Carlo, the other way. Moving back and forth. Oh, tough 2. Leaves it a little too strong off the side of the backboard. Hatton to Jordan. And it looks like the Sentinels might drain things out, and they will. Mountain Ridge will move to 10-4 on the season, as Herriman will fall to 7-7. Sentinels moving to 2-1 in Region 2, and the Mustangs fall to 1-2. Now already more losses than they had in region play last season, when they finished first with a 9-1 record. What a win at home here for the Sentinels, after dropping a heartbreaker to Riverton just a few nights ago. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in to this edition of the Rewind Sports Network on KSLSports.com. We were so glad to have you here with us. We'll see you again on Friday night for another edition of UHSAA Boys Basketball.